books and everything. Okay, so we're there. So it's recording now. Yeah. So hi, how are you doing today?
Hi, Deb. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for
You're-
asking. You.
How is your work going and your sleep and your lack of sleep with travels?
So I don't know if I touched on it the last time or our first meeting, but um, I have about an hour drive one way, and I'm a case manager, program coordinator for a nonprofit, and I've been commuting for about 3 years. And before that, I was commuting 2 years for school. So I'm exhausted and kind of burned out. This week, the word burnout is coming up for me quite a bit. I'm really tired.
Oh, how do you like deal with just the day to day of prepping yourself for that long drive? Is
I mean, it's really important to try to go to bed on time.
I would-
Um, I had a girlfriend tell me to download this app called Headspace, and it sets a gentle reminder for whenever you set it that it's time to go to bed. So I tried that. And you know how it is with work and school. Sometimes you just don't fall asleep until way after you want to. And so this week in particular, I've just had a hard time sleeping. And then I'm trying to cut back on caffeine, and it's the worst week to do that. So I came home crying on Friday or Thursday actually, just just from being really tired, and it hasn't really affected me I'd say this badly until recently.
what's changed recently to have it affect you like this?
The start of a new semester, I think, is one thing, and then starting my second half of my internship is probably the other part for me, and I knew it was coming. And I've tried to prepare as best as I could, but um, I'm selfish with my time. I don't get a lot of it, and now the extra time is gone too, and I'm trying to work through it, and I'm not having some issues come up over that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you have any like spiritual music you can put on that would connect you along the drive where you can kind of have a blurt out and just release some of that tension as you drive?
Well, that's a good question. So, we're a two-car household, but my car is a lease and the miles are almost up. And so that's another issue. I don't get to drive my nice car with my Sirius XM radio. I have to drive my husband's older four-wheel drive with FM AM that just is static all the way to work.
Oh no.
So yeah, so no, I don't get to play spiritual music per se, but when I am home, I've started beading jewelry, making jewelry, and that has been a really fun thing for me. So I find that when I do my homework and I get a little free time, that's what I've been doing. But no, there's nothing on the commute that really helps me.
I am so sorry. I'm wondering if you can get like an iPod and maybe just get like a Bluetooth speaker and you can kind of maybe build up some music that you can just scream with or yell with or just relax with at the same time.
A good idea.
Yeah.
I could dig up an old MP3 player somewhere.
Or maybe use your phone and just Bluetooth it to a quick little speaker or something. I
I
mean,
Yeah, I've used my phone, but then I find it super easy to want to grab and look at, you know.
right? Put it in the back seat so you don't want to, so you can't look at it. Just put it on shuffle. So,
Yeah.
how's your internship going? Because I know for a fifth day for the week, it could be. Is it more relaxing day since you're wanting to be there versus having to be there because of work?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a nonprofit, faith-based nonprofit, and there's a lot of volunteers there that are, I'd say in their retirement. So, and I really gravitate towards that population. So it's been fun. It has been enjoyable, you know. But my internship's going pretty well. I had one fall through, and so it was really a high pressure situation to find another one in time. And luckily this agency took me in and was very supportive and understanding. And yeah, so I'm already in my third week. I can't believe it. January's gone. It's like,
Yeah, isn't that
yay.
it's crazy. You
Yeah.
know, as of next week, we'll be into February. There's hope. So you're close to graduation as well, right?
Yes, I am. Same time a, a as a colleague of mine. She said she was graduating in June. I think that's about the time. I think June, July.
So we're
So,
starting the countdown.
oh,
Not that we're counting, but
right.
on the calendar, mark that off so you have
Uh,
some goals.
yeah, I
Um,
do.
it, how's your family? How's your family supporting you through this?
Well, I have a husband who's very supportive of me. That day that I came home crying, under a lot of stress, he was waiting at the door for me in a very nice outfit. He had made a candlelit dinner. He had brought me flowers, a bottle of wine. I had a card on the table. I mean, I could not have done any of this without him. And this goes way back to starting community college in 2009. He's been there for me. And you have to have that ride or die person, someone
Right.
who to go through the fire with you, because it's a team effort. I don't know how people do it utterly alone. I don't really know. Can't be easy for
Yeah,
people.
having family support is huge, and personal support. So, is there anything that you feel that you could share with him where he could help you a little bit more that might help relieve you a little bit when you're feeling so stressed?
We have really good communication, Deborah, but I would like him to bring the garbage can down. I mean, probably sooner than 4 days after the truck comes and picks it up.
Leave a
Yeah,
little
no,
stick-it note, little little sticky note.
yeah, yeah. No, we're doing everything that we really can to support each other. He works 6 days a week. You know, he's a really busy guy and he's
Hmm.
still needs to. So I don't mean to complain. I just after a while, I mean, I'm sitting in the car, I'm sitting at my job, I'm sitting at home doing homework, and that's having an adverse effect on me biopsychosocially. So I just really want to start focusing on making some changes to feel better.
Have you thought about maybe taking that time and scheduling a time for you to walk and self care and then re enter before you have to sit at the desk again?
That's a
Or,
great suggestion. My boss did get me one of those standing desks, and it's been really helpful.
mm-hmm.
Um, I think walking during breaks would be helpful. And I don't know about you, but it's really hard for me to develop healthy habits and stick with them when it's raining outside or when it's snowing, here in my
Oh,
house. I live in the mountains. And so it's just easy to talk myself out of it. But today I got on the treadmill. Today I had a salad for lunch. Today I went and bought, my all my healthy vitamins. And so I'm trying to take the stress of a bad situation and I'm trying to just, restart. So yeah, thank you.
yeah. So remembering to self care is huge, or finding that self release. You
Right.
know, whether it's, talking to your old girlfriends on the phone for a few minutes, and it's having some fun chat before you have to buckle back down.
I'm taking you with me into the bedroom. My phone's gonna die.
Oh no, time for extension cords.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's really important. Self-care is one of those things that, at least in school, we've been learning about for 2 years now, and now I see why it's so important. You can get burned out, not just working with clients, but on your commute or with coworkers, what have you.
Right. And any office dynamic can be stressful, and it has nothing to do with the work itself. It's coworkers
No,
in general.
and it's where we all are at individually, where the agency might be at, whatever the energy might be.
Right.
Yeah.
Are there any goals that we can make for like in 2 weeks when we meet again that maybe you can try doing for at least 10 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day to try to help relieve some of your pressure and your anxiety that you're feeling when you're stuck on the road or before you get on the road, or something that you can do to relax yourself?
I definitely like to get to bed earlier and make that something I can stick with. And then making sure that I'm prepared with lunch the night before, just some time saving tips so that when I'm out the door, I'm maybe not feeling rushed and already starting my day with stress and worry. So I'll try to work on the sleeping and the preparation before my work day. Those two things might help me, get.
Right. And what about in the middle of your workday before you get back on the road to come home?
I work a 10-hour day, and so if I can give myself that 15 minutes around the 3:34 o'clock hour to get out, stretch my legs, breathe, take in some of the scenery, have a healthy snack, I think that would help me go far. I do.
Maybe start, pack up some good jerky or some proteins. So you have good proteins for your brain before it's time to take the ride, you
Yeah, I think
know?
it's a good idea. Yeah.
So it sounds like the next few weeks are going to be rough because you have a full plate. But on your calendar, marking down June 15th with a huge smiley face saying, "Hey, we're there,"
Yeah.
and you get to have a little personal party or something to say at least there's no homework around all the craziness schedule. Well,
It's
thank
the
you so much for sharing. And
Thank
I
you.
like seeing the smile on your face. You look like you've already relaxed a little bit because you've just kind of been able to let it loose. And I hope that you continue smiling because smiling is contagious. And if
It
you're
is.
smiling, your other people around you will smile, and you guys can all just release
Thank
and let
you.
go.
Thanks.
So
Well, you have a nice
hopefully the next few weeks work well.
Me too.
All right.
I'll,
Thank you so much.
okay, see you next time.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.